I don't care. I'm gonna let it be known.
Welcome to the Panle Podcast. I am your host, Swill. We got some folks with us. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
You want me to go first?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
do you think, my man?
Man, my name is Rodney Allen Jr., a.k.a. Ironwood. Ironwood Clipper Hands with a Z. You know what I'm saying? That's my tag on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all that shit. Ironwood, IRONWOOD. CL.
What we supposed to call you?
IPPERHAND.
Just call Wood.
Nigga still
Yeah.
spell it.
Right, that's a long ass name. I always been terrible picking names and shit, man. Like I used to be a rapper.
Yeah.
I used to. Like, you never could tell, right? Like shit, nothing about me says gangster rapper.
You give a lot. You give off Styles P.
Styles P.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, because it's like
Yeah.
growing up, we ain't call him Wood. We just call him Rodney. You know what I'm saying?
What you want us to call you on the pod?
Wood.
Okay,
Wood is
cool.
good.
I gotta say pause every time. Wood pause.
That's up to you, fam. But you know, I don't suggest you. You know,
Right. Audience, y'all already know who it is. It's Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Back in the building one more time.
Yes, sir. And I'm just Swill. It's been a
Swill.
Swill. Yeah, it's been a fucking long day, bro.
SWILL.
Yes, sir.
Is it like acronym for something?
My last name is Williams. My first name Steven. So S Williams. Yeah.
So that'd be a cool. I ain't gonna put it out there. That'd be a cool name for other certain things. I don't want people taking your shit. We
Nah.
gonna have to get that patent.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta get a lot of shit patent. I forgot to tell you that I'm closing in on a deal to pod to get paid for podding with like a state program.
Word.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
That's super dope, bro.
So we're closing in on that deal. I got some other stuff working. It's been a crazy week. I was in Denver earlier this week.
Right. Getting your old man rig on.
Basically, just that's just doing some investor relations work. So that type of stuff is what we can use to fund the pod and all that other stuff. But they don't want to hear about that. They don't want to hear about that bullshit. What is it that you said you wanted to start with?
Man, dude. Okay, so.
And don't let it be no bullshit.
Nah, it ain't no bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? People in the community, black community, we all know that some of us got motherfucking road rage. We all know that. And today, that road rage almost literally got the fucking best of me twice. Where it was like, whoop a nigga time.
Was it the same person?
No, man. It was two different separate cases. So, this morning, I was taking my boys and my
Are you like generally angry all the time?
Nah. Come on, man.
I was just asking.
Come on. Now you know back in the day I wasn't always an angry person, but now
Right,
man,
but that's like what you didn't project to us. I don't know what the fuck you was doing at home. You could have been like aggressively beating your meat, just you know what I'm saying? Like letting out your killing cats or some shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, he wouldn't tell us. Right? I used to kill cats and shit.
So now what happened was, man, I was taking my boys and my niece to school this morning, right? And the way I would normally take, I was coming to a stop sign. You know, normally stop signs work, whoever get there first. I got to the motherfucking stop sign first. So as I'm getting ready to turn, here come this motherfucker coming in a white SUV. He ain't even try to like hit the brake or stop or do a roll and stop. Man, just kind of like did. And as I'm turning, I almost hit the motherfucking man, hit my horn. Bro, I'm in a motherfucking car. I'm like, you bitch made ass motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm gonna get out this car and beat your ass.
That should be bothering
I hit the gas. I hit the motherfucking gas, bro, and tried to run this motherfucker off the road. But then it came back to me. It was like, hold up. Okay, I got my niece in the car in the back, and then I got my son right here. All right. Nope, not gonna do it. And we was going to the exact same spot, the exact same school. He turned off before I did, and then I went and turned off. And then I think as I was coming back into the school, I seen them again. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I was like, because I got them in the car, right? So fast forward, I'm picking all three of them up. I picked my niece and my son up from the school first. Then I got to go to another school out in the middle to go get my youngest son. So it's a great SUV in front of me. They turn over into the far left lane. I turn right into the right lane.
So it's a whole different
a whole different thing, right? So I'm driving, I'm good. And it's like, he here, I'm like here, right? So, but I'm going up. and he just cruising along. Why this motherfucker almost swipe me? He ain't even try to look. You know what I'm saying? So once again, pissed me off. Now, as we getting further up the street, there's a lot of cars because it's a bus that's getting ready to turn. But then it's this big ass cement truck that's carrying cement and shit. He almost run in the back of that motherfucker. But at the time, I get pissed off again. I was like, today is not that motherfucking day to test
That should be bothering you,
I'm
Coach?
gonna promise you, man, bro. I was hot. I was like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
You don't go in a lot of airports, do you?
Hey, Swell.
No.
He's the common denominator.
You know, no, you know what I'm saying? And I normally be cool. Anybody know me?
And with your day to day.
Yeah, they know it's like, man, today ain't that motherfucking day not to be testing me. Please do not test me. And then he almost ran that motherfucker. I go around him, and as I'm passing him, what he do? Flick me off. That's when really hot.
Nah, you gotta let that shit go.
I was like, all right, man. I was like, pull the motherfucking car over right now and get out the car, and I guarantee I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Why'd you let it get you that angry though? Like,
Because
you don't know them.
it was the simple fact is, when I got kids in my car, their livelihood is my responsibility. And I got to make sure that they get home, whether it's my kids coming home to me or some kids that I'm dropping off.
But if you pull them over and beat their ass, the kids ain't going
you
home.
might not make it home to get them home, nigga.
Yeah, because I know I'm be locked up and whatnot. But I was like, you know what?
Let them folks sit.
So
Right.
when he did what he did, I said what I said. I was like, all right, man, let me go on.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, man, just
right,
Because I tell
get
you
that
this,
shit out. You know what I'm saying?
I hit back and forth to the airport, in the airport, out the airport. It wasn't nothing but that. It's niggas cutting lines and all types of shit.
Right.
It ain't nothing. Like, I'm talking about in the airport, like they see you and they just roll right, you know, they just walk right. And I'm like, okay,
yeah,
cool.
no, I get it. And then other than that, man, I was just like, all right, calm down. Then my oldest son, he had to remind me. He was like, Dad, calm down. And then I was like, all right. Then I really calmed down until I get my youngest son, which I call him old man. He was like, Dad, you all right? I was like, man, dude, it ain't that. He was like, don't worry about it, Dad. Just calm down.
Ain't that deep?
Let's be zen like today, Dad. I'm like, all right, man. All right, D. I got what you're saying, man. I'm pop cool.
You say that's your oldest?
Yeah, no, that's my youngest. My youngest boy,
wow.
he's the one that's kind of like, if he sees some things, he be like, calm down. But at the same time, though, he'll fucking Libra. You know,
that's me.
Libras gotta balance that scale out, bro.
That's me. I'm a Libra, so I'm just like, yeah.
What month is that?
It's October, like October 9th is my birthday.
His birthday is.
Wait, what happened, dog?
His birthday September
Hold
30th.
on, what's that mean? What's that mean?
My girl gonna be pissed off.
Oh, nah, she a Libra? Is she like that? She cool?
She always talking that balance shit. Don't know
See,
why you want to hear
yeah, that's how my son is.
Ain't no reason to turn up.
Everybody wants
His
balance.
birthday, his birthday September the 30th. He was supposed to be born on October the 11th.
Yeah, he a Libra.
But he September the 30th, and I'm looking like,
He right in there.
yeah, I'm like, dude, what did you want? He was like, Dad, it's all right, peaceful, calm down.
Sure.
He's like, balance. I was like, man, I ain't got time for no damn balance. I was like, just
Hey man, you
balance,
gonna pop a
Dad.
blood vessel,
Right, that's
bro.
what he was saying.
Yeah, man, we old now, G. Calm that shit down, nigga. Shit.
I said I'll be turning 46 next month. So yeah, man, yeah.
Nah, I was what I was telling you before the pod was so Joe Budden was talking shit about the city of Gary. I know everybody saw it. I think was that the post that I saw your face on? Yeah. So you know about the shit. So I've been trying to get a hold of him to the hold of the mayor of Gary. So that I'm like, hey man, we're a local podcast network. I got a whole bunch of shows. My platform ain't as big as Joe Budden's, but fuck. And then Joe Budden said some shit about niggas with the living room sets. I felt
Joe always talking shit,
Hey,
dog.
Joe.
That's what
Joe,
he do. He just talk shit.
Joe, come on, man. You supposed to be the homie. You supposed to be the big homie. You know
Just
what I mean?
talk shit back, man. I remember
I'm not
when
talking
that
shit.
nigga was dirty, fucking white.
Don't do that on this pod, because if you listen to Joe, you know God don't play about Joe.
God don't play about me neither.
Oh, Joe gonna come right back at you, huh?
No, she be every time somebody disrespect Joe Budden on the microphone. every time somebody disrespect him on a
Another
microphone.
one bites the dust.
I ain't trying to. I ain't trying to have. I'm not trying to be there with flipping them.
No.
Don't.
Yeah, ain't no beef. I love Joe.
Yes, sir. I ain't trying to do all that shit.
Word.
I ain't trying to do all that shit.
He in my Mount Rushmore of rappers. That's like surprising to a lot of people.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at you like.
You know Mount Rushmore mean 4, right?
I know.
Yeah. That's why
Joseph Anthony Button is
That's why I'm looking at him like.
top. Can I get the rest of it?
He
If
on
Joe
that
Budden's in
too.
your top 4, then you got to go crazy with the other 3.
Wait, who is that?
Frederick.
Freddie Gibbs.
Spready Freddy.
Spready Freddie.
That's my nigga.
I fuck with Freddie. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hey,
I
what's
fuck
your
with
other
Freddie.
2?
Jay-Z.
That's a nasty
Wayne.
Mount Rushmore, man.
Jay-Z and who?
Jay-Z and Wayne.
Wayne. Hey,
That's a nasty Mount Rushmore.
ain't nothing wrong
It's
with
super
that.
That's a 2000. That's a 2010 Mount Rushmore. Like you just stayed there.
It's super
That's
nasty.
nasty.
Yeah.
Nah. If I have to, my Mount Rushmore would probably be Pac, Wayne. Oof. Yeah, Pac, Wayne, Jay. Pac, Wayne, Jay,
Yeah, think about that.
and Big
last
Daddy
one.
Kane.
Big Daddy Kane.
What?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with Big Daddy
He got the
Kane.
nerve
My nigga said, what?
to question my Rushmore.
Come on, stop.
He got the nerve.
You
So-
can't. You got to throw Pac in there because
Well,
Pac
You don't
was the
have
Michael.
to.
Well, he's the Michael Jordan.
You
of,
definitely
of
don't
rap.
have to throw Kane.
Damn. See, see. I guess so. Like for me, mine is
That's respect, though.
I got
right?
I respect.
I got
I
Pac
can
on there.
respectfully talk shit.
Yeah, I got Pac on there. I got Rakim on there
That's probably what I should have put on.
because I'm a
God MC.
I
like
said Big Daddy
MCs.
Kane, but I meant Rakim.
Right.
yeah
God
Rakim.
MC. I'm gonna talk shit about that.
I threw Big on that just because I fucked with him back in the day.
But if it's only 4,
Yeah,
He said
but
Pac, Big,
Rakim.
Rakim.
And this last one, man, probably motherfuckers might be looking at me all like I'm crazy because it was a toss up between what's my man? It was a toss up between Mos Def, Talib Kweli, and Kendrick, but I had to throw Kendrick on there. Kendrick Lamar.
I think if we fast forward, oh no, wait. If we fast forward like maybe 15 years, Kendrick will definitely be up there. But I think I gotta revise my if it's Mount Rushmore, I gotta throw off whoever Big Daddy Kane or whoever that was, Rakim or whatever.
Right.
Add Ye.
At Ye.
Ye.
Okay.
I revised mine too. I have 2 separate ones. I have like my favorite, and then I have
Like the best rappers ever. Yeah. Who's your best rappers ever?
best rappers.
Yeah.
What is this?
Just rapping ability.
Rapping ability.
It could be the rapidy rap. Because Joe was boom bap. Kind of.
But
to a certain extent.
But he can rap.
Joe can rap.
He can rap. So, but I put like
Oh.
Royce the 5'9".
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. It's a lot of.
We'll go back to it. We'll get back to it.
We'll
sometime.
go back to it.
Yeah, sometime. We got some time. But today we're actually talking about mamas. We've been talking about mamas because Mother's Day is coming up. It's approaching.
Mother's Day is my birthday this year.
Oh, is it really, man?
Word.
Tour season.
Happy early birthday, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Appreciate you.
Look at men making it all about them.
Yeah.
Mothers in and out. That's my day.
So we
I'm
definitely
semi
talking.
light skinned, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's semi light skin.
So we doing a Mother's Day thing early, which is good. Because like I say, next week Friday we may not even. Who knows, man? Because mothers might decide that hey, I'm chilling, or
They don't want to be moms no more.
right. Exactly.
There's mothers out here trying to be daddies.
But I guess before we can get started into that, why don't you tell us like, you know what I'm saying, what you out there doing in the community, bro?
I'm doing in the community.
He said,
Black man doing
Like,
good
I
in
gotta-
the community.
I gotta make up some lies, like I'm picking up trash, and mentoring youth or something. Like, damn, this man put me on the spot. Yeah, man, I just planted a garden and shit. Like, no, I'm right now, man. I'm trying to stay afloat, man, and pay these bills. So I just got me another job
Right.
as an instructor at Lil Lou's Barber College and shit. So I'm teaching these little knucklehead niggas how to cut hair.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing that, and I'm barbering, and I'm doing comedy. But I'm barbering at Niecy's Hair Royale on 5454 Broadway. It's a building full of suites, and I got my own little barber suite in there, Barber Boys Club. You can hit my Booksy app at Ironwood Clipperhands at Booksy.com.
Don't spell it this
I
time.
wasn't finna spell it.
I was saying like, damn, he gonna spell
I'm
it.
like, shit. Because
motherfuckers gonna be sitting in the pen and paper out.
Like, damn. I ain't gonna spell it. You could cut that first spell out. I felt like K Solo or some shit.
When your next show, bro?
My next show is May 31st at the Trappe. That's my man Barbershop on 4455 Broadway. Capacity is like 100 people, man. You don't probably think 100 people will fit in there, but it'd be smacking, man. This would be like my 4th show up there. It's like I said again, May 31st.
It's in Gary?
In Gary. And we're gonna have like a Gary balloon pop edition in that joint for the holiday and for the tour season. You know what I'm saying? So
like
see how that crack off.
Like the pop the balloon,
In between the comedy.
That's what's up.
Damn,
That's what's up.
that's gonna be crazy.
You want to try to go to that?
I have this rule about going to Gary. You generally go there.
You right? You basically in Gary.
Nah,
He ain't. Oh yeah.
I wasn't raised around here, so I don't go places where I ain't got no business.
I feel you, but where you from?
Kalamazoo, Michigan originally, and then I lived in Arizona for 6 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere got
we gonna have your back.
Yeah, but I could get shot in that. So
I don't blame you, bro.
I got family there, but it's not family like
I'm
close
from
family.
Gary.
I
I
know.
don't go there neither unless I got to for real.
I got you.
I work there. You know what I'm saying? But
I wish we could change it. You know,
can.
Well, get a hold of that dude. help me find that nigga.
You want to holler at the mayor?
Yeah, Mayor Eric. Hey, hit me up, man. Like we trying to do work. We trying to.
Word.
I think that's what I got to do. I think I just have to like say it enough times and just keep tagging him till it becomes uncomfortable.
Right. Hey man, I fuck with Eddie, man. Like, hey, we grew up in the same neighborhood and shit.
So, wait. Let me make sure I get his name right.
Eddie,
not Eric.
Eddie Melton.
Eddie Melton.
You know what?
Melton. Ed Melton.
It is very fucking funny. When I see him, I was like, he looked like a motherfucker from around the way.
But no, he ain't from the east. He
from
from the west. I grew up on 833 Tyler Street. That was my great grandma crib.
But he didn't go to school with us.
You know, he went to Horseman.
So that's what I thought. But he still looked familiar because he looked like he either graduated with one of my cousins. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I be looking at that motherfucker like, Eddie, look.
All I seen is he been doing good things. I think there's a project, a $60 million project that just went down and that the city of Gary just secured. So shout outs to that. I mean, there's a lot of
$60 million contract we secured.
Was it
They
Amazon?
was beefing with Hammond over there, right? No, it's the center thing that they just got. The center.
It's something. It's huge. $60 million for Gary is huge, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
Well, okay, what is it? You don't know what the project
I thought it was
is.
Amazon, but I might be wrong.
I don't
It's
think
something.
it's Amazon.
It's
They had
different.
Amazon already.
Yeah, because we had the Amazon right there on 15th Avenue.
On 15.
But then that's when they moved the bad boy out to between Crown Point, Maryville, like right on the edge of Maryville.
Right on Broadway.
Yeah, and right on the edge of Crown Point, because a lot of people think that when you get to 100th Street in Crown Point or in Maryville, it's Crown Point. I was like, no, you got to get to that 101 mark right there.
It's a FedEx facility.
Yeah. A what?
A FedEx facility.
It's a $60 million FedEx facility.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And coming to the G.
Yeah,
So motherfuckers, black people,
jobs.
don't fuck up.
that's jobs.
Don't fuck up.
They said 600 jobs.
Okay.
That's crazy.
What made you get into comedy all of a sudden, bro?
It's funny you asked, man, because one of my homeboys was like, this was like he was finna be 40. It was like a year from him finna be 40, and we was in Las Vegas, man. We out there kicking it and shit, and he was like, "Hey, man, I'm putting together my 40th. I want you to do comedy." said, nigga, I ain't no fucking comedian, nigga. What the fuck I look like? Sambo, nigga? Tell some jokes, nigga. Nah, what the fuck? And then he was like, man, I think you funny, man. You could do it. And I was like, man, I think about it. So he kept talking shit to me while we was in Vegas. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it, man. It seemed fun. So, shit, his 40th birthday, I bombed, trash. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Dumpster juice. But people fucked with it, though. They was like, we couldn't really hear you, but keep going.
You tried.
Keep going. That was so inspiring. I was like, all right, whatever. But it was fun, though, because it was like, I think I did all right. Didn't nobody boo me, but I know I was trash. But it was fun because I got like an exhilarating feeling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was kind of fire. But I just kept going. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit ever since.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
It's like therapeutic for a nigga now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can I ask you? I don't know. Are your mothers still living?
Yeah, my mom's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Why didn't you tell me when I text you that?
Because I ain't fuck with her anyway. I ain't fuck with her for real though, man. I was raised by my daddy, bro. My mama gave me and my brother to our daddy.
Damn.
I'm not trying to laugh. I mean, that's the way you said it.
And every motherfucking year, I'm reminded I don't really fuck with her like that because my birthday is always close to Mother's Day and shit. Like, damn, man. And like, it's fucked up. Like I don't want to morbid us out or nothing, but like, she had cancer and she died and shit before I got to cuss her out. Like, damn, how the fuck you gonna die and shit before I get to like tell you how I fucking feel and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I fuck with my mama though. Like,
Did you have a mother figure growing up?
Yeah, stepmama. Yep.
Yep.
Toy Michelle. That's she's still here. That's my girl though. I fuck with her.
Yeah.
And my baby mama's is cool. My baby mama, ex-wife.
Okay.
What about the women in your life, Coach?
Man, I got too many. You might have to come back to me, bro.
Hey, don't let Lex hear you say that.
She know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You might have to come back to me because, like,
No, go ahead. Do your thing.
all right, so
Just keep it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep this brief as much as I possibly can. So this go for all the moms, but especially the women that's in my life, far as like my sisters, because I got, oh man, I got a lot of them. My cousins, my mom personally, my godmother, Sherry Walker, that right there, when we lost her, that was one of like the hardest moments and hardest times of my life, just because I remember as a little kid coming to her when I was like probably like 7 years old. I came to live out in Doyle Miller. And, you know, I'm the new kid out in Doyle Miller, and
You stayed in Doyle Miller?
Yeah.
You was a clean Doyle Miller nigga.
he know.
You was a clean Doyle Miller nigga,
And see,
bro.
and everybody know when you living out in Doyle Miller, especially you new cat out there, you know what I'm saying, they want to try you, but like she the one that really told me like, hey, I need you to toughen up. I need you to, you know, get on that grind. I need you to really get it because you in a totally whole new area. You know what I'm saying? You originally, my people was from Doyle Miller, but I grew up on the east side of town out in Glen Park. So, you know, this is what I knew, you know, this and that. But when I got out there, man, yeah, she really helped me out, man. I know there was certain things I was having trouble in the school. She helped me out with, man. And like with the counting, with spelling, all that. Gave me encouraging words all the dang on time. You know what I'm saying? She was one of those people that would come in my classroom and I wouldn't even know she did. And then I turn around like, you know, and start doing motherfucking work. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. You know, I loved her. And my sisters. And then my cousin Kim. She is the one that really put in my head that I don't want your time. I mean, I don't want your money. I just need your time. Money don't matter to me. Give me your time. Come hang out with me. Come chill with me. Come rock with me. You know what I'm saying? She the one that gave me that. My sister Jackie, I love her, but that's why I kind of got a love of my tough skin from too, because she used to be hard on me too. You know what I'm saying? Because as a little young, soft kid, not doing that, man, she was the one that made me get into my first fight. I came home. I had been picking on a kid, right? I came home running in the door. Man, she kicked me back out. Was like, you got to go fight him now. I was like, for what? She's
Got
like,
to go fight, bro.
Yeah, because you shouldn't have been fucking with him. And that was my first fight I got into, and I won. Just because she's like, because if you don't whoop his ass, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm like,
I hated that rule.
Like, damn.
I hated that rule.
So that, and then
I ain't get my ass beat.
right,
2 times.
and then to my sisters, I just recently found back in 09.
Just found.
Yeah, I found them in 09 thanks to my sister. I mean, thanks to my wife, Lex. My wife went to school with my brother, and we was talking, and she brought up my dad's name, and I was like, "That's my dad's name." And sure as shit, she hit up my brother. They was on Facebook. It was like, "I think I just found your brother," and I'm like, "What?" And he was like, "For real?" Hit me up the same day, bro. Same day. So I got a sister Sharon, my sister Vern, my sister Hattie, my sister Jeannie, and my sister Laverne, and then my sister Teresa.
There's some sister
He got a
names.
lot
And
of
then
estrogen
my,
in his life,
sister-
man.
sister
and then
names.
my
Gracious.
and then rest her soul, my God. my sister
As
Teresa.
estrogen is walking in.
Yeah.
So my sister Teresa and my sister Latrice, they were both twins.
Oh, okay.
But we lost my sister Latrice a few years back. Her birthday is on June the 3rd. So that's always a hard time and everything else. But even having them right now in my life, it's feel funny because it's like I'm always the baby boy in any aspect of my life. I'm always the baby boy. And looking at them, I'm like, man, I ain't even known y'all that long, but damn, it's like they be getting at me. My sister Lois, I had posted something on Facebook one day. Shouldn't have did it. We don't post our dirty laundry on Facebook and social media, brother. We in-house. We do that. I was like, damn. I'm like, all right, cool. So that, and then last but not least, a lady named Sue Nielsen. She was a white lady, real cool, real down to earth, man. Like,
You need a good white woman in your life.
You just had to prepreface that, though, huh?
hey, man,
white
but
lady.
She was mad. She
Them
was
some
good.
good ones out there.
And she
Don't
didn't have- she
believe
didn't-
them sinners.
She didn't have no kids like herself, but I always felt like, her son, because anytime I went around her, man, she would always help me out with the most basic compic, anything that I could think of. You know what I'm saying? But that was that. And then, you know what I'm saying, last least, Mama Spencer, you know what I'm saying? That's the rock right there, you know what I'm saying?
If you say last at least one more time.
Yeah, last at least. And I was fucking-
Hey, on the show, coach gonna coach, man.
Yeah, but like say that, like my mom's though, like if you see me and my mom right now talking to each other today, you'll be thinking that that's my sister, or that because it's like how me and my wife is. You see how me and my wife is? We constantly cracking jokes with each other. That's how me and my mom is, cracking jokes with each other. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to all the women, man, hey, thank you for having a hand in raising me, and you know what I'm saying, for those who lighten the fire to my ass, please, thank you, and especially to my cousin Kim, just giving me that, that word of advice. I don't need your money, I need your time, and not only top of that, that's the only woman I know that can literally cuss your ass out without using a damn cuss word. And that used to kill me when I was a kid, man. I'm like, man, what I do wrong? This shit hit me with the intellectual stuff. And I'll be like, man, can I just get a whooping? She's like, nope. I'm finna hit you with intellectual stuff. Got me in the room thinking, bro. I'm like 5 years old. Why am I thinking about this shit? Like, okay, I just need an ass whooping. Nope. I'm sitting there thinking, reading a book. She had me reading a book or writing some shit down. I'm like, damn.
Did you get whoopings growing up?
Hell yeah, I got my ass tagged.
You got whoopings growing up?
Not many, but yeah.
We did too.
I know I got my ass tagged.
It
too many
ain't take
times.
me too many times to get fucked up to know not to do that shit and get caught no more.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So I grew up with both my parents, and I grew up. Me and my mom had like a weird relationship, like throughout, because I was mean to her.
Right.
Like when I was like a preteen, I was just and I love me and my mom. After we got that past that little tiff, we were cool, like solid. I love my mom, and she watches the pod too, so she be checking on me. It's funny, when I got arrested, I had posted my mugshot and I said, "Hey, tune in to the next pod." She didn't even call me.
Oh,
She didn't even call me. She just tuned in to the next pod to figure out what happened and text me afterwards. So like, my mom's cool as hell, but love you, mama. But yeah, when I was growing up, preteen, I used to like pop off at the mouth and say whatever.
Ooh. You sound like my girl son, dog. Like he be getting on my fucking nerves. I be like, dude, I be wanting to fuck him up. Like, nigga, it's my old lady, man. You pissing off.
That's all it took. I must have been in the kitchen saying something to my dad. My dad, when growing up, my dad used to love to cook, so he'd be cooking all the time. So he was in the kitchen cooking something, and I remember I was standing right in the doorway of the kitchen, and he's like he's facing this way, I'm facing that way, and I'm talking to him, and he was like, because your mom told you, blah, 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 blah. I said, well, she needs, blah, 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 blah. And all I remember is seeing like the gold of his ring, like this close to my face, and it went black, and I it just popped. And it didn't even hurt. I just felt the impact of it, and I was in shock. And he was like, I keep telling you not to be talking about your mama. Blah, 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 blah. Like, go on, sit down and shut up until I tell you to get up. And I was like, all right.
Gave your ass a tune.
Yeah, with the open hand. With the open hand, and just bop, just like that. Oh man! And then after that, me and my mama was solid.
Yeah. My girl,
I don't even know she knew it happened.
Like your size 9 shit. Like, damn, I don't want to have to wrestle this nigga. Fuck that.
That's one of those like I'm gonna check out on this one, right?
But you got to
gout
sometimes.
attacks and shit. I don't want to pick the wrong day and I can't use my feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So early happy Mother's Day to all the moms out here.
Absolutely.
Shout out to all the moms, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to my mother figures, Mama Joyce, Mama Terry. Taking care. I mean, I'm not from this area, like I mentioned. My mom, she lives in Tennessee right now, and so when it just comes to just certain things, sometimes you just got that mother figure in your life that always has you just checks in on you, things like that. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing some other ones, but yeah, I have. It's good that I have like good women in my life that always keep track of, just check on me, make sure I'm good. Cook some food or something. Hey, we cooked over here. Come get something to eat. Come get a plate. Blah blah blah. That type of thing. And it's a good time. It's a good time.
Shout out to my grandmama too, man. Like straight up, she's still here. She finna be 90 and shit.
Oh, that's what's up, bro. Congrats.
Yeah.
And my granny be watching the pod too. Granny Rabbit, she be watching the pod.
Dope.
Okay.
Shout out to my Granny Rabbit. I used to love going over her house and getting in trouble when I was a kid.
So why you call her Grandma Rabbit?
So growing up, I had my grandma with an AW, and then I had Granny, which was grandma. So it was grandma. Grandma was my mom's
one of them
mom.
niggas that call us country, ain't
Nah. Well, the thing I knew I had it because being from Michigan, you have like a weird
accent.
Yeah. So like grandma was my mom's mom, and she passed. She passed a couple years ago. She was actually one of the biggest reasons why I moved back up this way, because she was always ill. But my Granny Rabbit still lives in Michigan. I don't know why they call her Rabbit. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I gotta have her call up and let us know. But my dad calls her Rabbit.
Okay.
That's that. Everybody does. I don't know nobody. I can barely remember her first name sometimes. If I hadn't seen it, it's Francis. I don't know nobody call her that.
Because I know.
We didn't go by real names growing up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So, like, my godmother, Sherry, she gave me the name Boosie. I don't know to this day how I got the nickname. I never did get a chance to ask her, like, why she gave me that name, but I just didn't. Yeah. I never got that chance.
What was yours growing up?
Lil Rod.
Lil Rod?
Yeah, or just Rod, because my old man name was Rodney Sr., so I was Rodney Jr., so they called me Lil Rod.
Right.
So I didn't get the name Wood until I turned about 18, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, that's crazy. Like, we went to school together. He graduated a year after I did and everything else. And when I found him again on, and Facebook and whatnot, I was like, what? I was like, damn, we going about what? And I was like, was just always Rod. Like, you know what I'm saying? Straight Rod or Rodney. You know what I'm saying? But, in the hood, we called him Rod. You know what I'm saying? But
nobody really go by their name.
Nah.
Me growing up, except my brother, my siblings, they did. I guess I was just special.
I
always felt like I was
hate when the motherfucker called me Rodney.
Really?
Like, put a T on it, like Rodney.
Man, dude.
Like, I hate that shit.
Dude.
Like, I don't say nothing,
see, my wife to this day she get mad. She was like, everybody else can call you Boosie, but I can't call you that name. I was like, because no, you didn't grow up with me. That ain't what it's doing. But if anybody every now and then, if they want to fuck with me, they'll call me by my government name. Corey, I'll be like, come on, fam.
Yeah.
Come on.
I was man till I was an adult, and then I was Steve, and then I was like, I don't like this.
You don't like Steve, or you don't like Man.
I didn't like Steve at first, but and I don't even go by Steve. I go by Steven, which is weird because my legal name is Steve. But
so, like, do you still like people still come around and be like, man, what up?
when I go back home, it's man. Hey, man, like I dropped the other man off like Bow Wow.
Yeah, I got you. That's what's up.
But they just call me man back home.
Okay.
My dad, that's funny. My dad's funny, man. I love that nigga.
Right.
He texted me the other day, or he called me first in the middle of the fucking night. It was like 12:30. He called me, and then he just texted me, man. No context, no nothing. Just one man. That was it. And then just waited for me to call him back, and of course the nigga don't answer his phone. So
Right.
But I love you, pops. I love you, pops. You a funny guy, man.
I know certain people just walked in, but happy early Mother's Day back there.
Happy early Mother's Day to all the folks.
Happy Mother's Day.
You know, especially for all the moms that's holding it down. Hey, and be real
Hold
talk.
it down for the white moms.
Hey, when Father's Day roll around, I don't want you women like most of y'all do. It's Father's Day for me too. No, you're a mom. Okay?
Hey, why can't we do that? Why can't we? Because if you a single dad, why can't you be, I'm the daddy and the mama? We can't do that.
Well, hell no, we can't do that.
We can't do a lot of shit that women do, man.
Thank you.
We can't do none of the shit that women do.
No, we can't even do no shit that we could do.
No.
Right.
I can.
Right. So
This right here is gay. Like, y'all three sitting together doing a podcast. Like,
Right.
damn.
And then they be like, niggas don't talk about their feelings.
right, exactly.
Damn.
Remember, like, he being too hard, man. He don't want to let me in. Be like, because if I let you in, you gonna take whatever feelings I got. Some women do and turn that against you. Oh, you a soft punk ass motherfucker. Like, damn.
Don't you hate that?
Man, I had to battle with that all my life of being like light skinned and having a daddy. Nigga, like that was like, nigga, that wasn't cool.
No,
nigga,
that wasn't.
like, nigga, who fuck you think you is? Trey from Boys in the
Right,
Hood?
exactly.
Like,
Where did you fall in the light skin versus dark skin war?
I still don't subscribe to light skin.
You don't subscribe to light
I'm
skin?
paper bag brown.
Paper bag brown.
That's
boy.
crazy.
I'm paper bag brown.
Man, my brother, he was he high yellow. My brother is high yellow.
wow.
Well, at least growing up he was high yellow. And we all got the same mama and daddy. So what we used to do, we used to make him eat ants and shit and tell him if you want to be a part of the family.
Damn, y'all
But then
wrong.
when my little sister came, she was high yellow too. So then we was like, okay, that's just how they making these niggas these days.
Right. I got you. All right, so I know we talking about Mother's Day. Here's what I want to know.
What's up?
Why don't we have? We know we got grandma, but we don't have Big Mama no more. Why we ain't got Big Mama no more, man?
Because
Big Mama getting BBLs and shit,
Yeah.
bro. Big Mama.
it's a different Big Mama.
Big Mama at brunch. Big. You know?
Hey, look, you remember the Golden Girls?
Yeah.
Did you know they all was in like their 40s during?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All I had was all white.
Yeah,
bro.
but the oldest one on there was not Sophia. I think it was Dorothy. I think Dorothy was the oldest one. Like off the air.
You know what 40-something-year-old women look like right now?
Bro. Bro.
Sign me up. This is different.
Bro.
It's a different world.
Bro.
They are fine out there now.
B8.
I had to go get me one.
All right.
Some of them, the milk is bad.
Yeah.
Some of them, the milk's gone bad.
So y'all
But
saying
you know,
that.
that's, you know,
So y'all saying that
That's crazy.
Big Mama is out here getting BBLs, getting the Brazilian butt lift.
Get-
like
getting-
I
getting
was
a mommy
talking about
makeover.
that for Easter. Like a lot of the people I knew didn't have Easter dinner. You see what I'm saying?
No.
It's
Yeah.
like, we didn't have the Big Mamas to cook it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lack of them because they all they clubbing and shit now.
Right, and they by them out there clubbing, I think it takes a hit on, young girls out here growing up and young boys out here growing up, because you know, I know I had a big mama. Man, dude, I did something wrong. Just look wrong. You better tune that damn face up real quick, because I got you.
We had Big Mom. I had Big Mom and Big Dad.
You know what I'm saying? See?
Big Dad.
Big Dad, yeah, it was. Big Mom, Big Dad, it was a rock. And my mom had us real early. So my grandmother was a grandmother and real early in her late 30s, 40s, and she was my grandmother was like Big Mama, but my Big Mom was Big Mom. My great grandmother was in her 60s at the time, you know, growing up and everything, and she passed early 70s, you know, and Big Dad was about 10 years older than her. He passed in his 80s. They passed actually a week apart. Big Dad passed first, and then while we were at the funeral, or excuse me, Big Mom passed first, and while we were at the funeral for Big Mom, Big Dad waited for everybody to leave, and he went when during the funeral. They announced it.
Word?
I think they announced it at the funeral. We heard about it at the funeral. That Big Dad went while everybody was at the funeral. Yeah. He died of a broken heart. So
that's wild.
One week later, we had the same thing all over again. We all came together all over again for
He
for
can't
him.
live without his girl.
Couldn't live without his woman. Could not live without.
Man, you know?
And it was sad. I remember walking into Big Mama house. I remember going over there as a kid, and I was afraid to death. So I was afraid that my dad was like, why don't you go in there and say goodbye to your Big Mom? I didn't want to go in there. But I went in the house just to see what was going on, because she was in hospice and there was people all over. And you can hear him. He was in he was in the bed. They were both in hospital beds in the living room.
Right.
Because they were both in hospice. And he was just, you could hear him he was just yelling. Just yelling. He wasn't saying anything, because he was just like, he wasn't he couldn't really communicate at that point. But he was just groaning, just over and over. You can hear him from outside, you know.
Damn.
And when she went that day when I was over there. And when she went, he was just hurting, man. He was in that state, and he went quiet. I think he went quiet for a whole week, waited for everybody to leave, and then once we was at the funeral, he was gone.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Crazy. And the only reason why I say that is because you got kids out here. This generation is different from the generation we grew up. You know, you got this generation that just want to constantly pop off at the mouth for the little simplest shit. And then that's when you want to be like, pop them upside the head, smack them one good time. But, oh, you hit me, I'm calling CPS. Hold up. You don't understand. Like, in our day, Big Mama, like, didn't fucking care. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she had in her hand, she threw at your ass.
And it was a Big Mama in the neighborhood, and if you was fucking
Thank
up in the
you.
neighborhood, Big
Thank
Mama in the
you.
neighborhood would beat your ass and take you right to your parents and be like, and then they whip you and they be like, thank you. Boom. Go ahead, get in here. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just different times, man.
You had a community whooping on your ass.
Yeah.
Like, now it's like, don't touch my kid. Don't say nothing to my kid.
That's the thing. We had a community.
Yeah.
We ain't got that now as black folk.
We ain't got that. So, like,
I just talked about that when I was in Denver. I was talking to a bunch of investment guys and different folks that are in the coal gas area realm, just bunch of millionaires and stuff. And I'm the only black guy there. Not only I'm the only black guy, I look like a black guy. Like I look like blackity black, don't belong here black, you know? So I'm sitting with all these guys and we're in a swanky restaurant that I would never find myself in. And, you know, one of the guys pegs me, my guy Lou, he hits me, he's like, yo, like, what do you think about the whole Black Lives Matter thing? He's a white guy. He's like, what do you think about this? And he's a conservative guy. I myself am a conservative guy too, and when it comes to like money and things like that too. So, you know, he was curious on my views, assuming that I was just liberal and everything. And he was asking me, he was like, what do you think black people need? And I was like, black people need to get their shit together themselves. They need community. Yeah. That's to stop asking white folks for handouts and different things like that, and to be able to do it on our own. Because I mentioned to him, I was like, hey man, you turn on the radio, you're going to hear black influence regardless of what station you go to. You go to the shopping mall and you're going to see black influence regardless of what store you go into. So how the fuck do we have all this influence and no power?
That's fucked up.
Yeah. If we took our influence and just had our influence, you know, and facilitated it within ourselves and built that community. We've been talking about it around here. Taj and Ayor and myself, we've been talking about it too when they're here. But that's all it is just community. and we're so individualized and so in our feelings about how we feel about how we treated by white folks, how we feel about how we treated by the outside world, that we don't actually do anything about it. We just be feeling away.
Yeah.
So and that's just
and we lost, bro. We lost.
we need Big Mama back.
We don't even know who he is for real.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like crazy. Every week they be telling us something different and shit. Then the motherfuckers in Africa ain't gonna accept us.
We can't even go back.
Like,
we can't go back.
What's
Them niggas don't fuck with us either.
You know?
What's the one difference between moms now, based to I want to say moms in the 90s?
The internet.
What's the maybe one biggest glaring difference that you can just come up with?
Like moms are. I mean, there might have been.
They was home.
Yeah, that's it. That's
They
it.
was home.
That's it. Moms now are outside.
Yeah.
They outside.
Moms out here with the BBLs.
Yeah,
They was home.
they outside. And I think they
Right. And they wasn't just home. They was home and they had structure. They was like the head of the household.
right.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like they head now and they ain't running shit. You know what I'm saying?
If it's like you think about it in the 90s, if you 14 years old and you have a baby, you 15 years old, you have a baby, 16. My mom was like, I think was 16 years old when she had me. You know, when you think about like my mom got her stuff together. She got a job. She went and she was trying to take care of us because her mama said, "Oh no, that's your baby.
Right.
You take care of that baby now. You went down, you went and laid down and had that baby. That is your baby. And the man that went and had that baby with you better be helping you too." And my dad went ahead and did his thing and married her, and you know, let's make a family. And he did the right thing, and then boom. Now moms these days in their teens, they have a baby.
They want to be in a club.
No, they. Oh, well, I got my mom. I got all the help I need right here. I got my parents. My parents gonna take care of my kids for me.
Right.
I got all the help right.
Fuck that nigga.
I'll be fine. And the dad, you know, if he ain't fucking with her, you know, there's no principle of you need to take care of or no. It's just
nobody got no accountability today.
No.
And nobody is being held accountable because. As soon as they try to hold them accountable, you can't tell me what to do. So it's like, or they got too much money, so it's like you can't tell. You broke. Shut up.
Yeah, because I know.
I hate that.
And speaking of what you're saying, because I was like, me and my sister Jackie, we 11 years apart. So if I did the math right, she had my sister when she was 19, and then had me when she was 30. So by the time I came along, she was a little bit more seasoned, and she was I want to say more stable in her job at the mill. But at the same time, though, I still knew when my mom was coming home, what she was doing, this and that. But like I say, when I literally say I was raised by women, it was always my sister in the house with me. It was always my cousin Kim in the house with me. And if it wasn't her, I was going down to my auntie Ella B's house.
That's some old ass names.
It's crazy.
Anytime you put two of them together,
Ella B's.
Yeah.
Ella May, Ella B.
I was going down, I would always go down to her house because, you know what I'm saying, that was the fun house. But at the same time, though, my auntie still wasn't flying off with that shit, me doing whatever the fuck I want to do. No, I was like, it was that. But like you say, like, you got too many moms out here. Don't say nothing to my son. Don't say nothing to my daughter. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Do you know what the fuck your kid just said to me? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think you understand. I'm from the generation is I don't do too much of the talking. I whoop your ass right on sight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now you can't, like you say, you can't say none of these kids. So like in your situation, you was like your girl's son. You just want to choke them up and grab them sometimes.
And I still clear. I don't.
You stay clear. Because you know if you laid your hands on them, it's gonna be a misunderstanding. So these kids out here, like say, they don't. These structures of what these moms is it totally is like you said, they not in the household.
Well, speaking of good examples of mothers, we grew up with the sitcom moms, right?
Yeah.
Because you always had just those to look up to too. Who was some of you guys' favorite sitcom moms that you guys?
Or my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, you can give me around Mount Rushmore sitcom moms. We can do that. We can do that. I haven't. I told you guys that we was gonna do it, and then I just didn't think about it for the rest of the day.
Bro, I was on some whole total different shit. I forgot about it, but that's what I was over here thinking and trying to write.
Oh, I already know, man. So one,
Give me yours.
One, I already got to go with you know what I'm saying, Claire. That's like that's number one off rip because
Huxtable.
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know it's like shit. I mean, what better can you get with Claire Huxtable? Don't get me wrong. She was a lawyer. She still came home, did a thing, and she was one hell of a beautiful ass woman. And she held Cliff down to like, because if you seen most of those shows, who was the one always getting in most of the kids' ass? It was Claire. And Cliff would be like, well, you know,
we was the enforcers. They had
right,
you know what I'm saying? They was the head and we was the enforcers.
Yeah. So
whoop his ass. Okay,
Right.
I gotta whoop your ass now.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So
your mom said I gotta whoop
Yeah,
your ass.
do what your mama said, boy.
Claire is one. Two, I gotta go with, even though I know she wasn't in our era, but I gotta go with Miss Evans off of Good Times. Because
Florida.
Florida was just that, you know what I'm saying? Even though after James passed, she still held it down as a mom. Like she, like you say, she was the rock. She was the one that held it, you know, to the everything.
I didn't really watch Good Times.
Oh yeah. Then
JJ was too ashy for me.
I gotta throw Aunt Viv on now. I like Aunt Viv.
Which one?
I like dark skin Aunt Viv, man. And I lost the light skin Aunt Viv. Dark skin Aunt Viv was but she still was holding down, being a professor, doing the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like that. And then that fourth one, I gotta throw it was a toss up. I know I was coming up with, but I would throw the mom off of Family Matters.
She is mine too.
What was
Harriet Winslow.
Yeah, Harriet on that just because I know Carl used to be getting upset, but it was like, don't piss Harriet off because Harriet cuss you out and look at you sideways and everything else, and I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying, can't fuck with Harriet, but that's my, for black moms that I watched, that was my top four, man.
You got anything, any that you got any that you was thinking about, but outside of that? When it comes to like black sitcom moms, that's kind of the
that's kind of the norm right there, ain't it?
Yeah.
Because you didn't really have it until like what, the late 90s. Then that's when you got the Moesha Show, the Parkers. Oh, my fault. Honorable mention. I gotta throw my girl Tashina Arnold on there for Everybody Hate Chris. I gotta throw her in there. I gotta throw her in there just because.
That's a classic show to me, man.
Right, that's a classic show.
Chris Rock don't get his just due to me, man.
Just because she said the one thing that most moms will say, oh, where's Chris at? Oh, I smacked his ass in the next Tuesday, but he'll be back next week. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you knew mom was mom, man.
That was like, that reminded me of our era so much. Well, me, because my old man was cheap like Julius and shit. You know, and he used to look like big black bald head.
He used to sit here and tell you, man, don't be, hey, you just cost me 68 cents
Turn
for
the lights
splitting that
off.
milk.
You ain't never turn that shit off, boy. You like shit.
Yeah.
You got any that you was thinking?
For I got Winslow. Who else you say?
I said Harriet. I said Claire.
Huxtable.
Yeah.
The one you just said was good too, though.
Oh, you talking about Tashina Arnold off of Everybody Hates Chris? Yeah.
Everybody Hates Chris. And I don't know, man. Like,
I got something for you.
What'd you get?
Let me get Kitty from that 70s show.
Kitty.
oh, the old white lady.
Oh yeah, she was cool. Yeah, she was cool.
She was cool. Let me get the Brady. What's Brady? What's the Brady mom?
You talking about? You talking about off the Brady show?
Florence,
Carol Brady.
Carol Brady.
Okay.
Carol Brady. Yeah.
Carol Brady.
Okay. Carol Brady was cool.
She a goat. She a goat.
Yeah.
Let me get light skinned Viv.
Yo, you like light skinned Viv? Okay.
I like white skinned Viv, but they want one, so light skinned Viv. And then let me get from My Wife and Kids when Gina went and played old girl from My Wife and Kids.
Oh, you like that Gina? Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was. I didn't like Martin Gina. I like Gina, my Wife and Kids.
Hey.
Gina.
Okay.
She was.
I'm getting off the mom track here for a hot second. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, Pam or Gina?
Gina.
I'm partial to brown skin.
I went Pam.
Gina.
I went Pam. Pam was.
I liked Pam.
Because I saw Gina. Because before that, I saw Gina on what's
Even on House Party.
House Party.
I fucked with the brown skin girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about a friend? Yeah, I was always.
For as much as I don't like high yellow niggas, I love high yellow women.
I mean, I just like chicks. Period. Yeah. But I think I'm just partial to brown skin.
But them all them moms, right there. You got to think about each. Even with the black moms, the white moms, they was always in the household.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I was thinking about not to cut you off, but he said something about Mount Rushmore TV moms, like the good moms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you got a Mount Rushmore of bad moms that was on like TV and movies.
Yeah. Oh shit! If you want to go, I could throw a bad mom on there.
Give me 4, cause let me give you mine.
All right, go ahead.
I got Gemma. Y'all ever watch Sons of Anarchy?
No, I ain't never watched that, but I heard it was a good show.
I heard of it.
Heard it was a good ass show.
She was a terrible fucking mama, and I hated that bitch. And Franklin mama from Snowfall.
Oh God. Oh yeah, she was horrible. She was hard.
I want this back this shit out. Get that nigga the money.
Right. Exactly. Be like,
she shot. You shot.
Exactly.
I would have. If I was him, I would have. If I was Frank, I would have shot her, bro. I would have fucking shot her because I would have fucking shot her, bro.
She made my man Spiral, bro.
Right.
Listen, I love my mama, but if that was my mama, I would have shot her dead in the fucking head.
He was like, he had it. He was like, and then she's like, I got one question. Did you kill such and such? And then he was like,
not right now.
He was like, yeah, I was always fucking with you.
Not right now.
But I was like, no, why did you do no, mom, mama, no, mama, no.
She pissed me the fuck off, bro. She pissed me the fuck off.
Okay,
she was trying to be. She was a decent mama.
Fuck that.
Did you say what that was? That 3?
That was
2.
Yeah, that was 2.
Okay, what's the third? You said bad moms.
Mary J. Blige on She's fucking terrible. Bro.
From which one?
Can I guess the fourth one? Can I guess the fourth one? Can I guess it? Let me guess it. Is it Taraji? Is it Taraji from fucking what's that show that Taraji was on with Terrence Howard?
Oh, Empire.
Empire. Is it Taraji from Empire? Okay.
No,
cool. Who you got?
I got Tasha K. Smith from the Tyler Perry movie with Idris Elba was baby daddy and shit.
Oh yeah.
Wait, we talk about
Daddy's Little Girls.
Daddy's Little Girls. Remember when he hit that pole? I said, "Oh, that shit looked like it hurt."
And then because classic line off of Why Did I Get Married? You so damn evil.
Yeah,
you so damn evil. Yeah.
Can I give you? There's one that I don't know. Yeah, I know you guys probably seen it. But growing up, we used to watch this movie. Where this little white girl and her mom made her eat.
Mama Dearest.
Mama Dearest, yeah.
Mommy Dearest.
Mommy Dearest.
What she
that woman.
She made her eat like raw steak.
Right. And she beat her damn daughter with a coat hanger.
She didn't eat it. She didn't eat it, so she let it sit there.
Yeah.
And each day she's like, it's gonna sit there and you not gonna eat until it's gone. Yeah. And each day she would come and sit at the table and then it would be flies on it and stuff like that. And she just, you gotta eat it till it's gone. And then wasn't it, she was like half black or something in Mommy Dearest?
Yeah.
And she treated her wrong, and then at the end when she died, the girl was like, Mama. You just gotta see it, dog.
Mom, and that woman.
It's based on some true shit or something?
Nah, it's just kind of like a classic
yeah.
we hate niggas movie.
Yeah, that Mommy Dearest, she was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, I never seen it.
Wait, was she half black in Mommy Dearest?
I'm not quite sure. Okay, so if I'm going for one, I definitely got to go with Monique off of Parker's.
Oh no.
Precious.
I gotta go with her.
Can I ask a question?
I never watched
As the
Precious, but I just know
why did we let that go? Why did we let that slide? They didn't need to make Precious. There's a group of niggas who make
I'm mad my
films and
business,
movies.
bro.
There's a group of niggas who make films and movies that shouldn't. Ryan Coogler definitely showed me that not all niggas need to be making movies.
You don't fuck with Ryan?
No. He showed me because he's so good
at making movies.
Okay.
He's so good at making good
Everybody
movies.
should.
Him and
He's so
Jordan
good at making
Peele.
fuck Jordan Peele. He's on that list.
Damn, you can't stand Jay.
Ryan Coogler.
He a black M. Night Shyamalan.
The difference between Jordan Peele and Ryan Coogler is the difference between. It's the difference between. Give me a house, nigga. It's the difference between. It's the difference between Martin Luther King and
Malcolm X.
no, what's that?
They say
And Don Lemon.
Don Lemon. Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's a good.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's
Okay.
good.
It's like real black that you don't have to say, oh, this is black. You should like it. Or no, there's real black where you don't have to say that, and then there's black where like they have like, oh, it's black. You should. It's black like Us and all that other like he makes a lot of movies and shit to like he targets black people.
Okay.
Ryan Coogler just makes black
Almost
shit.
kind of like your boy that you don't hate.
He don't have to
TP.
say it's black shit because you just make black shit.
Yeah, just like you don't like TP.
Tyler Perry is another one. Fuck Tyler Perry.
Yeah. So,
I hate him.
but because he's the one that made Precious, so like I get it.
He made Precious.
Yeah, that was Tyler Perry.
I thought that
movie.
was a
No, that's not.
Oprah movie.
Was that Oprah? I thought it was Oprah.
I don't like
and
her
Tyler.
either.
But I know. Okay, so her off of Precious, that I want to kick her ass. Like,
God,
man, you know, I swear I want to kick you in the motherfucking ass, and from here to damn
was just-
Zamunda. You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
was ugly in the promo and
Lee
everything.
Daniels made
I
that
never
Precious
wanna-
movie.
Right.
Lee Daniels, okay.
Lee Daniels.
He's disgusting too. He's disgusting.
Second, I gotta go with I don't know her name, but to me she just how she handle her business, and she cold as hell. She don't give a motherfucking fuck. Telling her son how the game really need to be. The mom off of Power Book 3.
Yeah. It was like between her and like you know.
There's this clip, and I wish I could find it, but it was a clip of every crazy off the wall thing that Ghost did. when he told his wife, he was like, leave me the fuck alone. I lost the love of my life.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I said, Ghost, you a fool, nigga.
That is crazy.
But we all know that feeling when you
Right.
you know.
I don't
want to say it out loud, but we know that feeling.
I don't watch the show, but man, she literally about her motherfucking paper. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? She be telling her brother Rock, I'm like, I'm about my motherfucking paper, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, I stay away from bitches like that.
like
It
damn.
was Tasha.
She too tough for
Yo,
me.
it was Tasha
Tasha, yeah.
on Book 3.
Tasha played by the 3LW girl. Oh, I don't know. Not on Book 3.
This on Book 3.
Oh, Book 3 is different. Okay, okay.
I'm gonna throw a lady in here. Y'all never maybe seen this movie, but the way she did them fucking kids in that movie was fucked up. You ever seen this movie called Flowers in the Attic?
No.
Man.
Well, you be fan of these movies?
Man,
Sundance?
man,
What
dude.
the fuck?
This is the luxury you have when you're being raised by all women. You just gotta watch some of this shit. So, this mom, she had lost her husband, right? And the kids had to move in. I think it was either her mom or his mom. So the whole time I'm thinking the grandma is bad because they always just showing the grandma whatever else, this and that. And they locked the kids in the fucking attic. Like, wouldn't let them come down for shit, would be feeding them and everything else.
Did they have like a lock on the damn attic door and shit?
Yeah. So I'm like, this is fucked up shit. And then they would always show somebody making cookies and putting like some sugar on top of the cookies, and it was kind of like something that was almost poisoning the kids. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Black kids?
No, white kids.
Oh, this sounds like.
And then,
okay, this makes
come
sense.
to find out, who was baking the cookies the whole damn time? It was the fucking mom. Sprinkling poison on the cookies to kill the damn kids. I'm like, you bitch. You bitch. I was like, man, I swear, I wanted to kill that. I was like, oh, you was a horrible bitch, boy.
There's only one more that I can think of, but y'all seen Crooklyn?
Oh,
remember the grandmama off of Crooklyn with that damn dog?
Yeah.
she told them little twins, get out the way.
You're right.
I ain't seen that.
Greenie. Yeah, Greenie. Yeah, Greenie. And then I say for bad moms, my fourth. Oh man, I have to probably like go like way back.
Ooh, you know, I'm gonna get in trouble. I just thought of it.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get in trouble. I ain't say Happy Mother's Day to my baby mama.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get in trouble. And she just did this real nice post because my daughter went to go see Forrest Frank, who's he's a gospel rapper, and she did a really nice post on Facebook and tagged me in it and everything because I got the tickets and whatnot. And her son got baptized and everything. And I'm sorry,
ain't shit.
I ain't shit really.
You
I ain't
man.
shit really.
Hey, chat.
Damn.
Whenever next time y'all get a
I'm
chance,
sorry,
please blow the
Davina.
motherfucking chat up and roast his ass like a
Davina,
motherfucker.
you are a great, phenomenal mother, and I make sure I text her every Mother's Day and thank her for everything she did because she really great. My baby mama, I've never really had real issues with. You go through some shit, but like outside of that, like she's solid, man. She's probably as solid as it gets, and that's something that a lot of dudes just, I don't know if they just don't like admitting or whatever, but my baby mama has held it down from like day one since we found out she was pregnant, you know. So I gotta make, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but like that,
cool.
I gotta make sure I show her some love.
Hey man, I gotta correct my shit then on the strength of you, man. Shout out to my baby mama.
Yeah.
Shout out to my ex-wife. And shout out to my girl now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit, shout out to my damn daughter. Shit, I forgot she got 2 kids.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Mother's Day with my girl.
I'm trying to think of that last one. It's hard. I mean, because you got to look at
Maybe like the Malcolm in the Middle mom. She was terrible.
Oh yeah, she was fucking terrible.
She was terrible.
She was horrible, like just a badass mom.
Y'all got cartoon moms?
But if I'm trying to go with like a mom that was kind of like bad,
Yeah.
but then a mom that was kind of like, you know what, motherfucking matter of fact, I would throw my girl Taraji Henson on that from Empire. She was bad as hell.
Yeah.
At times she wanted to kill her ex-husband, then be with this motherfucker. She was talking to her damn kids all damn type of way. But you know what? She always ride or die for you though. That's the one thing I can. And you know what? While y'all sitting there speaking on correction, excuse me, my love. Yeah, you know who you are. Happy early Mother's Day. Thank you for being a rock. Thank you for
Ass beat.
yeah, because I gotta go home too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for being a rock. Thank you for being that woman who constantly keeps me up and keeps me on all 10 of my toes. It helps me keep pushing forward to do the things that I know that I can do, and just always, you know, being there to give me good words of advice when I need it, and when I'm down and out. You always would tell me, hey, you can have your pity party right now, but after that, I'm gonna need you to get your ass back up, and I'm gonna need you to get back in the game. So thank you, love, and yeah.
What's a good Mother's Day present?
Ooh. Good Mother's Day
Food.
present.
Is it?
Bitches like to eat, bro.
Well, gosh, hold up, man. Hold up.
A bitch that don't like to eat, bro.
We know women love to eat, but
Okay.
I would say
Women love to eat, bro.
Would you get me
Chicks
a
love to
plate?
for some women, some women like stuffed animals.
Have y'all ever been with a woman that can't cook?
Yeah.
What did you do? Did you ever tell her?
No, I just said fuck it. I cook.
You just started cooking instead?
Yeah, I said fuck it. I cook because
That's the secret.
I've been blessed, man.
You been blessed?
I've been blessed.
you got some women that can burn in the kitchen. That's what's up. That's what's
I'm
up.
blessed now, but It was bad before. I had some plates, some hot plates.
Man.
Yeah. Like sneaking McDonald's.
I done picked up some bullshit plates, man, but I wasn't obligated to them plates.
What's the most bullshit plate you ever got? Like, like where did that come from?
Damn.
Because I learned when I moved here, you just can't accept anybody old plate.
Oh, you know what? I'll put it to you like this. I got a plate from somebody, a black woman, and when I got home, I noticed that it was a piece of plastic in my food, bro.
Like what kind? Like
plastic, like from, like, you know, when you getting a 6-pack of soda or beer or something like that.
She put some recycling shit in you.
Man, dude, I'm looking like, what the fuck? I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. It's like I'm straight, man. I can't.
I got a plate once from a coworker from a white Thanksgiving. This is years back, and it made me so angry that my other coworker was like, "Nah, dog, wait till tomorrow. I got you." Wow. And then it was funny because that sparked the thing. Deacon James, my man's Deacon James, he helped me out, and ever since then, every Thanksgiving he hit me up. You need a plate because he knew my ex-girlfriend, her mama couldn't cook.
Damn.
This is way like maybe 5-6 years back, and they would have like Thanksgiving over their house, and you know when you look at like the green beans and you just know like everything in this house finna be nasty.
Yeah,
I ain't never had that experience
because you don't date many white women. It take a special white women that know how.
They
to cook.
don't date niggas. Like I done hear white people like, I don't date black guys. So I was like, damn, like,
bro,
so I just quit trying to talk to them.
Hey,
white women date black men. What you talking about?
You got
not them from around here.
Yeah, they do.
Shit,
they do.
But I don't want no tainted white girl. Like I want, if I wanted a lily white. Like,
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. It's crazy shit. It's crazy shit ever. It's crazy shit ever. It's crazy shit ever. If I get a white girl, I don't want you to like look like a black girl. I don't want a white girl that look like a black girl. I want a white girl that look like Taylor Swift.
I want a lily white,
but don't like Taylor Swift.
Oh, don't act like Taylor Swift.
No, act like Taylor Swift, but don't like Taylor Swift. Like nigga shit. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like it takes the right white woman that just encompasses that. I tell you what, date this white woman, good white woman, good white woman.
You sure you want to be speaking that right now?
Yeah. Good white woman.
That nigga, wow.
Yeah, good white woman.
Good massa.
Good massa. Good massa. Oof. And I was talking to her, and some Jay-Z came on.
Okay.
And it wasn't like a regular Jay-Z song. It was a song that like you gotta know Jay-Z to know this song. Like it was from it wasn't even from like a Jay-Z album. You remember what's the name of the album that he did for the movie, for the Frank Lucas movie?
That's one of my favorite albums, American Gangster.
Yeah. So we sitting here chilling, and an American Gangster cut come on, and she just start rapping it like the whole. I'm like,
pimp this stretch, pimp.
I'm like, that's not even. And she was like, no, it's from American Gangster and and it's not the album. It's the MTV version, like when he raps it on MTV Unplugged. I'm like, yo, you know Hove like that? That's the kind of white woman I like. That's the kind of, you know what I mean?
So you like a white woman that know battle bars and shit, right? No battle rappers.
No, that's dangerous. You ever dated a woman that could rap?
No, I don't like aggressive chicks, man. Like,
I don't like that shit
man. Like, no.
I like shit. But I do like my white women.
Get that toxic femininity away from me.
I do like my white women very lily white. Like the minute you start like doing all that, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You can have it, shorty.
I guess
you can't talk about what you like because Lex will kill you.
No, I'm talking about like the aggression of women.
Okay.
I'll put it to you like this. So, like how my wife is, that's the type of woman I like. Just funny, comedian. We laughing a lot. You know, we communicating a lot.
Oh, she must watch the pod.
Yeah, but no, I'm seriously. Man, you see, y'all cracking jokes. But at the same time, though.
Oh man.
But at the same time, though, it's like almost kind of like quiet. But when that anger come out, it comes out of fucking nowhere. Like, no, what the fuck up? So I like women like that. I like them to be aggressive, but not too aggressive. Basically knowing when to be aggressive, but
It's
also
back, bitch.
But at the same time, knowing how to do it. So like me and my wife, we don't really argue. We sit and we talk about everything. And sometimes, hey babe, I love you, but I be like, damn man, we don't talk when fuck like. But I get it. I understand it. I prefer it because that's how the women I grew up around.
Am I old yet?
Yeah,
Nah, he in his 30s, bro.
I'm 34, but I feel like I'm 47.
But like that's the type of women I grew up around.
I feel like I'm like 56, 55.
So the women that raised me was like that. I would never hear them yelling a lot. I would just hear them always talking a lot. I was like, damn. So
why you ask that?
Because my man just be fucking running and shit. And as he was talking about the women and shit, and I was just thinking like, damn, like just a bunch of wild shit. I probably shouldn't say.
Say that shit. It's cool.
it's cool. We on the podcast, bro.
I just cut it out if it's bad. I probably won't cut it out if it's bad. we need clicks, nigga.
Like I'm old, fam. Like that's like, damn, I'm old. Like I don't even be wanting to fuck. That's how old I am.
I'm finna turn 46 next month.
Like he was saying, like aggressive bitches be give me that dick. Like bitch, get back.
I think that's
like that shit.
That's like a man thing altogether though. The men like to be the aggressor,
Right.
but I like that shit.
So that means you should be getting ready to turn what 40. That's why I say 44. Yeah.
So you're not old.
Shit,
Oh,
yeah.
nigga,
Man,
once you hit 40,
You just got old nigga tendencies.
Nigga, I'm middle age.
Not even, that's not
Well, not middle age. I'm in the middle of my 40s. I'm finna turn 46 next
Like,
month.
nigga, you see, I'm over here drinking water, nigga. I got like 7 DUIs, nigga. That's how I know I'm old.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I done been through transitions in life.
Yes, and I am gladly drinking a Corona, ladies and gentlemen.
I remember when goddamn the internet was on the disc.
AOL.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Yeah.
and shit.
AOL
You know what I'm
dial-up.
saying?
Holy
I was around that
shit.
shit. I was around.
Damn.
It was funny because I was I had an old nigga moment. I was in Arizona. My daughter, she lived in Arizona still, so I was down there visiting my daughter, and she's like, she's watching a documentary about 9/11, and I'm like, oh yeah, I said I remember that day, and she goes, you remember 9/11? And I was like, yeah, I was alive for that. She was like, you're that old? I'm like, chill, bro. And she was like, did you know 9/11? I said, nigga, I just told you. I was alive that day. I remember that entire day. Like I lived that. I seen it. I said, everything that you're watching, I watched live on the news when it happened.
Right.
Like, and she was like, oh, I can't believe you're that old. Like,
Do you
chill.
do y'all remember the episode the Cosby Show when they was fucking with Claire about her age, but making it seem like everything was cool and everything else? So my boys, they don't fuck with mom about her age, but me, oh yeah, dad, he just old, you know what I'm saying? He got a big ass belly, he got salt and pepper in his shit, and that's my youngest son that mainly be cracking jokes with me. I'm looking like, dude, I swear I want to throw you something. I was like, why don't you mess with mom like that? Because
How old is your youngest?
that's mom. He actually he 13, and then I got one that's finna turn 16, but then I got one that just literally turned 23.
Nigga, them 3 different ages. I said, how old is your youngest?
Yeah, said, but I got two boys. I got 2 boys, 2 girls.
You know what Coach reminded me? I love Coach does. Coach. I remember when I was younger with my cousin Darkway. He was talking, and somebody was like, nigga, you always telling stories. But I mean, that's what I love about Coach. Coach gonna tell his story.
He break out in the one though. You like, that's how you know he old. He's transitioning well. You see what I'm saying? Like as the old niggas die, he's
it's cool. I got
slipping
the stories will live on. Right?
into the old nigga spot when
Hey,
they call you like
because
they give you nicknames like "Hey Snake."
Right. Hey, because check this out.
What's up, Slick?
When he came in, hey. See, hey,
Slick.
Right. When he came in and you was in the back room, tell him what made you think of me when we was talking.
goddamn Jordans and baggy pants, baggy shorts.
Because he said that's all I used to hoop in.
Oh, really? It's some J's?
Yeah.
In J's and baggy shorts, he was like,
He
it's crazy.
was like the great value Michael Jordan.
Was he really?
The T-Move version.
T-Move?
Yeah, like,
Was
he
you
decent.
bald back then?
Oh, nah, man. I had hair. My hair was right here.
Oh, God.
I started losing my hair my early 20s, bro. Like
Really?
early 20s. Yeah, that's when I noticed that, man. But you know what I'm saying? I can't give y'all a quick story of the time my mom had whooped my ass and I told her I was running away.
Did you run to the garage?
No, man. I had my little He-Man lunchbox. Packed me a pair of underwear up in that mug, some toothpaste, a toothbrush, and I had a window that was like that it was fucked up. So if you open it, you got to stick something up under it because if not,
It's going to drop.
it's gonna drop.
Yeah, that's how my mother was.
So I was like, man, I'm gonna run away. She's like, go ahead, fucking run away. Don't nobody want you but me. I was like, somebody want me. She was like, trust me, don't nobody want you but me. And that's how I knew black moms was real fucked up back in the 80s and 90s. I'm like,
That's the truth, though.
that's some fucked up shit. Right. So I lifted up the window and I tried to run away, man. And by the time I grabbed my lunchbox,
The window fell.
the window fell on my motherfucking hands. And I'm sitting there stuck like this. And I'm screaming and hollering. And guess who came and got me? My cousin Kim. And she just looked at me like, didn't say nothing. And I could see the look on her like, you dumbass. And I'm just like, help me. This shit hurt. Come on, man. My motherfucking fingers was red and shit and everything else. And my mom came in and she was like, where you think the fuck you was going? I said, I told you I was running away. Motherfucker, sit your little ass on the damn bed. You ain't going no damn well. I was like,
You
damn.
ever attempted to run away?
No, only because we had run-ins with CPS growing up.
Okay.
So we knew not to play like that.
Right.
Yeah, I had a situation where my dad was kind of wrongfully accused of child abuse because he whooped us, you know. And some people will say, "Well, that is child abuse," but it wasn't.
Right.
You know, it
Yeah,
just-
see, by the time you came up, they start out loud.
Yeah. So we didn't really fuck with it for a while. Like during that time, my dad wasn't in the house for like 6 months because of the state and shit like that. So my mom really held it down, and that's what really tightened our relationship. I remember those times, you know, like she wasn't working at the time, and my dad was working, but he wasn't home, so he was just paying the bills and everything. She just held down the household, made sure we had everything we need, held us down for the summer. You know, she really did her thing. And after that, I gained so much respect for her. And I felt like at that point, like I wasn't on no man of the house shit, but it was like, I'm the oldest male around right now. I have to step up. You got to step up. And I felt that, you know, even if I wasn't doing it, I felt that. And my mom, she's a strong woman. She has fibromyalgia and vertigo. And a bunch of different ailments. She's sick. Here, I remember growing up, seeing her and bringing her food to her bed because she couldn't get out of bed. You know, so like it just gave me a whole new revived respect to where we didn't play them games, and my parents did I'm not gonna sit here and act like I came from a very hard household. We didn't have a hard household. We grew up as Jehovah's Witnesses. Everything was structured. Everything was nice. We didn't want for nothing. We was just poor. That was it. Right. And I didn't even know how broke we was until I made my own money as an adult. Because I can remember asking my mama how much money dad made as a kid, and she told me at a year. It's like, how much does dad make a year? She was like, oh, he makes like da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then as an adult, getting my check, and I'm like, damn. That nigga making. Hey, he was trying.
That nigga was hurt.
I was like, how the fuck we survive? But we did that shit. You know, my dad was in the Carpenters Union. He opened his own carpentry business.
Oh, that's dope.
I got to watch real good black parents. If my household was a sitcom, I would have had better than the Huxtables.
I was a
with
local
just no money.
1005 for a second.
You said what?
I was a local 1005 carpenter for a second.
Oh, really?
Quick second.
Quick second.
Quick second.
They don't like niggas in the unions, bro.
Man,
they
what?
do not. Yeah, they do not. My dad told me, he was like, hey, you know, I know you want to be like me and everything, but I'm going to just let you know, carpentry ain't a place for a black man. And I was like, really? And he was like,
what you know is who you know.
The problem was, he told me after I already took two construction trade classes 2 years in a row. I was like, nigga, now? I'm about to graduate. That was the plan.
That's funny.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, man. I didn't even do that shit. I know I just went straight into fucking workforce. I think my first job was a Pizza Hut and all that. You know what I'm saying? But
my first actual job was at Pfizer.
Okay.
It was a summer internship.
That's what's up.
$11 an hour, which was a lot at the time. But it's a pharmaceutical company. The guys make Viagra and shit like that.
Yeah.
They
When I
had a
help
plant.
motherfuckers get paid from internships, I always thought that was free work.
That's what I always thought.
It was a paid internship because we was doing.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a program that they had over the summer that I had to apply for, and I got into that program, and because of that, then I was able to get into the paid internship.
Right, because that's right. Sometimes you'll do like a paid internship, and then you usually do an internship that you don't even fucking get paid for. I don't know how motherfuckers be able to make it through. Like shit,
We was cleaning coal and gas boilers. We was getting paid.
okay.
He was getting paid. I blew all that money too, all of it.
But if you had to go back now, you'd be like, motherfucker, save.
Save. Well, I saved enough. because that was the summer that I was graduating. That I graduated, and that was the summer that I decided that I was going to move to Arizona. So I saved enough to move to Arizona, have maybe $300-400 in my pocket when I went. Was able to go down and take my time getting a job and stuff like that. So I did okay for myself, as a youngin', but. It was a good opportunity for sure. I mean, my dad always taught me the value of a dollar, and to make sure that you took care of yourself and stuff.
Man, I'm probably finna start some controversy here, boy. And people
Go ahead.
Give
us a little something before we get out of here.
All right, real quick. You dated you dated white women, this and that, baby mamas, white. What do you think is one of the biggest differences between a white mom and a black mom?
The way they love.
Elaborate on that.
Black women love tough, man. Black women will they love like by punch you in the chest, and they let things hit you, and they kind of. My mom wasn't like violent or anything like that, but my mom, black women. Because of the plight of the black woman, they feel like they have to be tougher than they actually are because they don't naturally feel respected. But black women in the household generally, they're used to being the mom and the dad, and a lot of times when young black boys defer to their dad, they take it as disrespect. I did remember that my mom felt like she had to come off 10 times harder than my dad because we was bigger than her. My dad was the enforcer. That's the dynamic. The men are the enforcer. Black men usually just have to look, and then it gets done. But black moms gotta wrangle you around and stuff like that. And then white moms are generally just a little bit more softer. They lean into that softness with their kids, and they're like kind of a safe space. And the dad would be the mean one to pop off and stuff like that. And the white moms would be going, well, it's okay. Dad's just frustrated because work, and that's just that.
We're going to make his favorite casserole.
Don't worry. We're gonna have ice cream later. Don't even worry.
Oh God!
Dad came and beat up little Timmy after work.
Hey, everything you just said is like really spot on, bro.
It's different. It's just a different family dynamic, and a lot of it has to do too with like money, and a lot of black people are poor. A lot of black people aren't middle class, and a lot of black and you feel the effects of it when you grow up in the hood. You're either growing up in it's just your mom who's the mom and dad, or your dad is working like crazy to provide, just to not to succeed or not to be successul, just to get over, or just to get by.
Like what's the qualifications for poor?
Ooh,
like because you know what I'm saying? Like
there's poor, then there's poor,
right? You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like fucked up.
You know
what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'll be fucked up, but I don't be poor. I'm just fucked up. Right
fucked up is temporary.
I'm fucked up.
Fucked up is temporary.
You know I be fucked up a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I operate fucked up very well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a weird comfort. for me. You know what I'm saying? But
I wish white people understood that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, like you don't have to talk to me like that. I'm not poor. I'm just fucked up right now.
Right.
I'm just fucked up right now.
That's why they be like jumping off buildings and shit when shit be bad for them and shit. People like, nigga, it's always fucked up for us.
Right. Yeah. Hey,
white men, they lose their job. They either they kill everybody, they kill themselves, or kill the whole.
Be like, man, what is
your
like,
fucking fault, Karen?
Right. Be like, damn, you really that angry, bro? Man, hey man, you could have just called me at the fucking crib and fired me. I ain't have to come to work. I just wasted gas.
Yeah, niggas lose their job. They smoke a blunt.
Or go Chris Benoit.
Or we sit here, pop a brew open, sitting on the porch, be like,
figure it out. It's just fucked up right now.
Smoke, play the game. They build their motherfucking character.
You know what I'm saying? Be like, damn, this some fucked
building
up
my
shit.
2K, man. Fuck this shit.
Right. Be like, man, this some fucked up shit right now. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna either drink this drink, play the game, or I'm gonna fire this B up, play the game.
Yeah.
You know what? Man, fuck that jam job, man. I ain't even tripping, you know what I'm saying? Man, you punk ass motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm saying, want to fire a motherfucker and shit and everything, you know, they just could have called me a motherfucking crib. I wasted about like what, $10 worth of gas going to work, you know what I'm saying? They gonna give me that $10 back? Nah, I ain't getting that shit.
I think
you had a lot of jobs.
Yeah, I did.
You had a lot of jobs.
Yeah, I had a lot of jobs.
I ain't have a lot of jobs.
No?
I did.
Hell no.
I did.
But you had a job though?
Had a job. Yeah, I think I work now.
No, I mean, because like niggas be like, I ain't have a lot of jobs, and they just didn't have a job for 10 years.
I gotta work. I've been cutting hair for 30 years. Since 1995.
Woo. I don't think that. No offense. No offense. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. But if you cut hair, that's a cheat code.
How?
It's like you work on cars and shit. You can't say I always had a job. Nah, nigga, you just knew how to do shit.
You had a hustle.
You had a skill.
See, that's
you had a skill.
the lack of respect for my profession.
I'm calling it a skill. It's not a job. It's a skill. I had a lot of different jobs.
I went and I did 1,500 hours completed. I took the trek from northern Indiana down to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Accompanied by another human.
You had a skill. It's different.
To get professionally licensed.
Right.
By the state of Indiana. I ain't just no jack leg ass nigga that just fucking doing no alternators for no square.
That means you gonna have a job for a lifetime.
Yeah, that's different than me just like coming out of high school and just being like, I gotta find a fucking job because I don't have no degree or nothing.
I think that's easier.
No, there's no way.
Working a job
than having a skill.
Yes.
Nah, I say having a skill is easier.
It's not like it's easier.
It's easy because it's easier to be set into like the monotony of like, okay, this is what I got to do every day.
I see what you mean. Because when you have a skill, you're an entrepreneur.
With the entrepreneur, you have to go out there and way more disciplined and like you got to go get it. You know what I'm saying?
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, okay.
I can see where you're coming from.
I can see that.
I don't be knowing what the fuck I'm gonna make sometime.
Bro, they used to piss my baby mama off.
You know what that check gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
I understand where you're coming from because I come from sales and I was commission sales up until maybe like 3 years ago where if I didn't kill, I didn't eat. It was just, I was straight 100% commission. Car sales, and my sales for when I own my company, obviously you are a business owner, you have to get it out the money. So I get what you mean. The only skill that I had was I knew how to talk. That was it. That's the only skill. Yeah.
It's always good, very good skill to have. Like, I had fucking many skills. I just didn't go up on all of my skills. Like, I literally could have went to culinary art school. I literally could have been a fucking carpenter. I literally could have been an architect, man, but I just didn't follow up on that shit.
You was a quitting ass nigga?
No, man.
Hey, bro, I was a quitting ass nigga, bro. Like, I went to school to get my CDLs and quit in 3 weeks and shit.
Damn, really?
Hey, what's the quickest you ever quit?
One day.
What day?
Damn.
What? Nigga, I was working for the carpentry apprenticeship, local 1005. And, you know, you got to sign your name on the board when you need some work. They called me to go to the mill. I went to the mill.
Oh, shit.
Bro, they paid me like $14 an hour. So at this time, like back then, that was decent money.
Yeah.
But it was whack for me because I'm like, man, I was just getting paid $23 an hour to do labor work. You know what I'm saying? So to do this, I was like, what? They got me cleaning out cooling tanks?
Oh.
What the fuck? Now I'm like, it's cold in the motherfucker outside and hot as hell in these cooling tanks. I'm like, what the fuck? This ain't got shit to do with carpentry. Like, what do you have me doing here? Like, fuck this shit.
You know that's crazy?
Quit.
I almost went to a job like that where they was going to tell me I was going to be doing like power washing tanks and shit. And they was like, are you claustrophobic? I was like, nah, not really. They was like, cuz you gotta get inside these little small manholes in these tanks and power wash that shit the fuck out. So I would have to go to the mills and do that. Luckily, I didn't get that job. You know, the crazy thing about it is I had got another job and 2 weeks later they called me. Oh yeah, you still looking for work? Because we want to hire. It was like, hell no, I'm good. It was like, I'm straight. And then telling me I was going to have to be on a harness like 50 fucking feet in the air. I was like, hell no.
I done quit a lot of shit. I'm a quitting ass nigga. No,
Sometimes you gotta quit.
It was crazy. I worked at Ford for like 3 days. And
I might be a quitting ass nigga because I just looked at my schedule and I have other things that I have to do and I ain't got enough PTO. And if I take them time off and I ain't got PTO, they gonna get mad. I'm like, I quit. I tell you, I quit.
I don't need this shit.
Yeah, knowing I need this damn job. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Fellas, I appreciate you guys. I really do.
Always,
I definitely appreciate. We appreciate you guys watching too. As always, we are on. Let me put my white voice on. As always, we're on Apple, we're on Amazon, we're on Amazon Music, we're on Spotify. Catch us on YouTube, all the socials.
TikTok.
Follow us. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you guys want to see. This is our Black Pod, so if you bite, don't leave no messages because we ain't trying to hear all that shit. Right. I'm kidding.
Hey, before you wrap it up, hey, tell the people what you're doing one last time.
Don't spell that shit, bro.
Where you gonna be at doing your little stand up, bro?
Element of PS, nigga.
It's an element on PS, right? Call me an alphabet ass nigga. This is funny. Oh man, hey, I got the Grown Folks Comedy coming up May 31st at the Trappe 4455 Broadway. Man, it's gonna be a lot of comedians. Man, it's gonna be fun. Man, the doors open at 7. Show start at 8. Tickets is $15. It's $20 at the door. Holla at your boy, man.
Is it a drink minimum in there? 2 drink minimum.
There will be libations. But there will be libations.
Look how niggas use big words when they lie. when they gotta deliver hard news.
Because we ain't supposed to be selling alcohol out of the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? We selling tickets that you can use the tickets to get to. You know what I mean?
Yo, libations, I got you.
Libations.
I ain't never heard that word before.
Hey, yeah. Hey,
look at the words niggas unthaw.
I heard that shit unthaw. I heard that shit in church.
In church?
Libations.
Oh, yeah, and that's where you were here in church.
Are we shooting next week, Friday?
For this show?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
hopefully.
Do it. We're gonna do it.
All right, well, anyways, one last time. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my wife.
Yes.
Shout out to all my sisters, my nieces, my cousins, that's mothers out here. Trust me, the job that you do each and every day, we appreciate it. We appreciate you going to work. We appreciate you being the backbone of the family, working hard, loving us unconditionally, and lifting us up when we need to be lifted up, when just there are times we just can't lift ourselves up. So thank you to all the mothers out there. We greatly appreciate it. We love you with all our heart. We wouldn't be in the situation or the spot where we are without you today. Thank you.
You know how niggas talk when they girl watch the pod.
See, man. See? Cracking joke. Oh, no.
Real
hey.
safe. Like,
Tomorrow. I got to get it off today because tomorrow I'm lunch meat. I'm lunch meat tomorrow. Tomorrow we do our sports pod tomorrow. I'm a Laker fan, so I'm lunch meat tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. Shout out, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Yes, all the mothers. If you got a baby and you take care of it.
Yeah.
Right. Whether it's
not if big mom and not if your mama take care of it.
Yeah.
If you ain't got this, you ain't a big mom.
Yeah.
Right.
You ain't got that turkey neck. They getting this cut off.
Yeah.
Big mama, your arm.
Right. Yeah. Hey, real quick.
In kitten heels.
Hey.
I hate when I see a bitch under 60 with kitten heels. Bitch, if you don't take them old ass shoes off.
BBLs are natural.
I like white women with little booties.
No, I said natural. Like, do you want a woman with a BBL or you want her shit to be natural?
Natural. I don't like BBL. I touched a BBL once. It felt weird.
I don't know how the shit feel.
A BBL.
I
don't like the way they look. They look like you know when you go to a baby shower and they be having them meatballs on them toothpicks. That's the legs and thighs of a BBL bitch. I don't like those.
I can appreciate a good one, but I like the natty, man.
Give me the natty.
I like the natty.
Yeah. Right. Damn, we some niggas. We would end off a Mother's Day special talking about BBL and natural ass.
Hey,
but that's what they own these days.
That's what Big Mama got now. Big Mama got a BBL in a fucking club.
That's weird.
Like what? Like when did this shit get so fucking normal, man? Like BBLs, like that shit is just like like going to the gym now. I'm finna go
right.
Like goodness,
BBLs. Breast all this, got their nose done, they lips.
I love fake titties.
And you were talking about earlier, like dudes doing what girls do. Like, so is it okay for dudes to get BBL?
No, bro.
Oh hell no.
No, leave that shit at home.
DDLs?
Leave that shit at home.
Do you know dudes get their motherfucking calves done?
Calves, the pecs, the abs, all that. Like, come on.
All right, Swill, go on, finish taking us out.
All right, my daughter just hit me up right now talking about she want a realistic baby. I said, your mama got a 2-month-old at home. That's a realistic baby. Go have fun. Anyway,
tell her to watch 15 and Pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
No, 16 and Pregnant.
16 and Pregnant.
Yeah. She's 12 too, so I'm like,
They glorified that shit too much. Yeah, have a
she a cutie, so you better watch for them boys, bro.
Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Anyway, thank you. It was a vibe. It was real. This is the panel. They call me Swill. Thank you, my man, for coming down. Coach, appreciate you.
For having me,
remember,
man.
Coach gonna coach.
Yes, sir. We're going to get out of here. We'll see you guys very, very soon.
This is a wrap.